What's up, guys? I got an absolutely crazy ass life story for you all today, and I think it's just really crazy. And there's a long story behind it, and I'm gonna tell you guys that long story that led up to this point. But first of all, I have to come up with nicknames for these people because they do not want me using their names. So I'm gonna call one of them Cole and one of them Drew because that's short for their names. Kind of, I guess. Not really. But anyways, me, Cole, and Drew were hanging out, and Drew's parents do not like Cole because they think Cole's like a really big drug dealer. And Cole's parents do not like me because they think I'm a really big drug dealer, which I do not know why. I have never done that a day in my life. But anyways, my dad actually drove me and Cole over to Drew's house when Drew's parents were not home. And Drew was 100% fine with that. When we got there, Drew would just show me his new computer and how he was getting a whole bunch of stuff for free. But then we put on boxing gloves and just had a little fun boxing, I guess. And we invited some girls over. But that doesn't really matter. Anyways, my dad ended up picking us up like 2 hours later and dropped Cole back off at his house. The plan was later that night that Drew was going to take his car out and come pick up me and Cole late at night at like 2 in the morning. But Cole actually commented on one of my Instagram pictures saying, "Don't come, something just came up." And I grew up with Cole, and I think I have another life story posted on my channel with me and Cole, probably. But anyways, he comments on my Instagram pictures saying, "Something came up, don't come." And he normally does not ever say anything like that. Normally he would tell me why, and actually he got in a really big fight with his parents a couple of days ago, and they took his phone and like put it in a safe box. But I went over his house and he showed me how he can break into it with a butter knife and stuff like that. And they also turned off his Wi-Fi. So I was like, how is Cole texting me if his Wi-Fi is turned off and his parents don't have his phone? Because his parents are really strict. They would not have forgot to take his phone nor turn off the Wi-Fi. I told Drew, didn't think anything big of it, so I just went to sleep. And early this morning, my dad came down at like 8 o'clock saying Cole ran away from his house. And I thought it was just a dream, so I was like, okay, and I went back to sleep. Now this is where my other friend named quote unquote Cameron came in. He came downstairs and woke me up because I was actually supposed to go to the gym with him, and I still did go to the gym. And on the way to the gym, he was like, "Dude, did you know Cole ran away?" And I looked at him, I was like, "Dude, my dad told me that this morning, but I thought it was just a dream." And my mouth just dropped. And Cole was not always the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree. He's done a lot of stupid stuff. That's when Drew texted me saying, "My dad needs your dad's phone number." And I called him. I was like, "Dude, did you know Cole ran away?" And Drew was like, "Yeah, that's why my dad needs your phone number." But Drew sounded like really down. So this might be a little bit confusing, but stay with me, guys. Cole's parents called my parents asking if I have hung out with Cole lately, and he told Cole's parents that he took me and Cole over to Drew's house. So Cole's parents ended up calling Drew's parents saying Cole was over at your house with me. Drew's parents were like, "No way, Drew's not allowed to hang out with Cole." And then that's when Cole's parents ended up telling Drew's parents, "I'm really a big ass drug dealer." And I am not a drug dealer. I've never done that a day in my life. I don't know why she thinks that of me. That just really pisses me off. But anyways, Drew gets in trouble because he's hanging out with Cole. And now that Drew's parents thinks I hang out with Cole and I'm a big drug dealer, I can't hang out with Drew anymore. And at the meantime, Cole is still gone, and I'm with my buddy Cameron. We were on the way to the gym, which we actually thought we would end up seeing Cole there because Cole is a really hard-headed person. It's like 18 degrees where I live, and he probably did not even wear a coat. He doesn't have a phone, and there's just not a lot of places we could go, so maybe he'll be at this church and at the gym, which he was not. So after our workout, he dropped me back off at my house, and I took a shower, and we were going to go hang out with some other friends. And meanwhile, I was still thinking in my head where I could maybe find Cole because, I don't want him to end up like hurt or something or kidnapped maybe. Probably not kidnapped, but you guys know what I mean. When Cameron came to pick me back up after I took a shower, while we were leaving my street, I got a phone call from a random number, and I answered. He was like, "Hello?" And I was like, "Hello, who's this?" And he said, "Dude, it's Cole." And my mouth dropped. I was like, "Cameron, Cole's on the phone with me. What do we do? What do we do?" And I tried to play it cool. I was like, "Okay, where are you? We're going to come pick you up." He's like, "Okay, that's what I wanted is for you guys to come pick me up. Are you with Cameron?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm with Cameron." And then he told me he was at a gas station across from the school. So Cole actually lives the direction we are going. He lives like 2 streets down. So we went up to Cole's house and actually told his parents because that was the right thing to do, whether you guys say it or not. That's the right thing to do. He was gone missing for like a couple hours, and they called the cops and everything. So we went up there, told Cole's parents, which was really weird because Cole's parents absolutely hate me, knowing the fact that thinking I'm a big ass drug dealer. So I'm knocking on the door saying I found their son. They probably wouldn't believe me. But anyways, they invited us in, and she started crying, gave me like a really big hug, and his dad was just like, thank you for helping us. And his dad got in the car and left. And they actually had a lot of family and a lot of friends over there. Like, Cole has people that cares for him. He just needs to realize it. But anyways, I don't want to preach to you guys about that. Long story short, my friend went missing today, and I actually found him. And it was for a stupid ass reason. He told me that he got in an argument with his parents about going to Saturday school. Like, hell yeah, I would get in an argument, but not a big ass argument to where I'm like, F you parents, the people that give me food and shelter over my head and give me clothes and take me from and back to school, a private school where you have to pay $15,000 a year to go to, and just like run out and make my parents call the cops on me. That's just BS. Who would do that? Anyways, I just thought it was pretty cool that something happened today that I thought was really big, and I was able to share it with you guys the same day. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you enjoyed any part of this video, please drop a like below. Also, follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description. I actually want to do a really big giveaway to try to attract subscribers or even just viewers to my channel, and maybe more people will enjoy my videos. But anyways, if you have any suggestions for a giveaway, just drop them below. I would love to hear them. But anyways, I'm out.